Chapter 3. Don't Stand Out. Cal's Point of View. So, Cal, where are you from? Varlo asked. Oh, here and there. Never really had a place to settle in, Cal lied. Sorry to interrupt, but do you guys want to head to the club? Annika asked. I don't want to seem paranoid, but with the stormtroopers roaming every inch of the city, I also don't want to risk getting seen, Cal thought to himself. You coming in, Cal? Or do you want to stay out here all night? Varlo added. Will BD-1 be okay in there? Cal asked. BD-1 slowly poked his head over Cal's shoulder and looked around. Whoa, how long has your droid been hiding back there? I didn't even see him, Varlo exclaimed. Cal noticed Annika roll her eyes slightly as she started guiding Varlo in the club. Yes, Cal, he'll be fine. Now come on. Once they all entered inside, Cal felt the flashing lights engulf his vision for a moment until he followed Annika and Varlo towards the bar. So, where are you guys from? Cal began as they sat down. I've lived here my whole life, Varlo replied. I've traveled a little bit, but not as often as I'd like to. How about you, Annika? Cal quickly sensed fear grow in her after he asked that. She quickly took a sip of her drink and stormed away from them. Did I say something wrong? No, it's not you. She's just real sensitive, Varlo explained. Just let her cool off. Trust me, she'll get past it. Should I avoid anything else to say then? Cal asked. Well, between you and me, she's been through some tough patches. She doesn't like talking about her past, he began. What happened? Varlo sighed, taking a quick sip of his drink before continuing. She went through a traumatic experience when she was younger, lost both of her parents, and was on her own for years. I know what that's like, Cal replied. You lost your parents too? Varlo asked. No, well, I never really knew them, but I've lost people that I've cared about, Cal explained. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. Guess that's the way things are this day and age. The Empire shows no mercy, Cal added. The Empire did something good for once, though, Varlo implied. Cal looked at him dumbfounded after he said that. In what ways? Cal questioned. Well, they got rid of the Jedi. Those guys were all traitors, Varlo began. How do you know all of them were traitors? Cal asked, a bit annoyed. The conversation was cut short once Annika slammed her cup on the table. Because they were the ones who killed my parents, Annika snapped. Those Jedi had it coming. All of them were traitors. I don't care what anyone says. Cal was shocked by the disgust in her voice how much she hated the Jedi. Varlo wrapped an arm around her, trying to calm her down. I'm surprised you don't know about this, Cal. Everyone in the galaxy knows that the Jedi are traitors, Varlo implied. Cal ignored Varlo for a moment, turning his attention towards Annika now. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings at all, Annika. I didn't mean to offend you, Cal apologized. It's okay. You didn't know. I tend to wear my heart on my sleeve more than needed. Come on, let's just have some fun and dance, she replied. You two go ahead. I'll chill out for a bit. Suit yourself, dude. You're missing out on the fun, Varlo replied. Once they walked away, Cal looked down at his drink, feeling a bit hopeless. He couldn't feel any type of presence he had earlier from the Force sensitive. Guess they're long gone now. Time skip. Annika's point of view. He's been sitting there like that at the bar for an hour. Guess he's not much of a party kind of guy, Varlo replied. I couldn't help but feel sorry for Cal, especially since he was by himself. Yeah, I was annoyed with him earlier, but no one should come to a club and not have any type of fun, Annika thought to herself. If you don't mind, Varlo, I'd like to get Cal out of his comfort zone. Or we could fix him up with someone, he suggested. Gotta get him on his feet first, Annika replied, making her way to Cal. Get up. You're gonna dance whether you like it or not, Annika instructed. Annika gave Cal no chance to protest as she grabbed his wrist, pulling him onto the dance floor. Block everything out. Just pretend we're at home dancing, she encouraged. After a while, Cal managed to finally get into a rhythm, dancing along to the music. Do you encourage people like this often? He asked. Only for those who need it, Annika replied. Cal smiled a bit after Annika said that, but it quickly faded. He stopped dancing for a moment, holding his head slightly, while closing his eyes. Cal, what's wrong? He didn't respond and put one hand over his chest. Annika tried snapping him out of the trance, but he still wasn't coming through. Cal! Annika placed both of her hands on Cal's shoulders, shaking him roughly. Panic began to surge through her until he finally opened his eyes, gasping suddenly. What was that about? Are you okay? Cal didn't respond. He quickly shoved past the crowd, leaving Annika alone on the dance floor, feeling confused. What's with him? Varlo asked. I don't know, but I'm not leaving him like that. Maybe he needs to be alone, though. Get some air, Varlo suggested. Being alone is the last thing I'm sure he needs, Annika implied. All right, then we follow him. Time skip. Cal's point of view. I felt a major disturbance in the Force. Seer was in trouble, which means I have to get to the Jedi Temple before anything happens to her. Cal! I turned around and saw Varlo and Annika running up. Is everything okay? Varlo asked. Look, guys, I know this is going to sound strange, but I need to disappear. As in, now. What on earth are you talking about? Said Annika. I can't explain, but I don't want you two to get into any danger because of me. Please, just leave me alone. I pulled my hood up, walking away from them, but they still followed me. We're not going to let you go until you talk, Annika replied. Ugh! Okay, fine. Follow me, and whatever you do, don't stand out. They nodded in response, following me down the streets. Just hold on, Seer. I'll be there as soon as I can. End of Chapter 3.